So shifting gears once again, I told you our two main focuses today are going to be video analytics and public address and mass notification systems. So a lot of people don't realize just how comprehensive Bosch's communication portfolio is. We do professional sound, giant line array speakers for stadiums and concert venues. You see that in our Electro Voice product line. If you watch the Super Bowl this year, Hard Rock Stadium is chock full of Electro Voice professional sound. We do microphones, amplifiers, mixers. We do aviation headsets, really complex conferencing discussion systems for courtrooms and state houses and that sort of thing. But today we're going to really narrow our focus to our public address, commercial audio systems, as well as our telex radio dispatch product. So I'm going to leverage one of my good friends and colleagues here, Preston Stevenson. He's one of the best audio guys in the business, and he did a really great demo that sort of captures exactly how the "if you see something, say something" part works. So I'm going to leave it to Preston to describe a little further.
Everybody knows that Bosch Security Systems makes great products, but what our customers really want are integrated solutions that combine the power of these products to solve real-world problems. So what we're going to show you in this example is how our intrusion products can incorporate with our Bosch public address system. The first example we're going to show you is a panic button. This can be wired or wireless. The example here is when we press this button, it's going to distribute a message. This could be maybe a bank teller. This could be somebody in a machine factory that's in distress, or it could be a teacher in a classroom. This message can distribute throughout the facility or can be directed to a specific zone or through our two-way radio system. The example we're going to show you here is a message going out to our security team on the two-way radios.
Alert. Device number 12 has been triggered.
The second example we're going to show is how to incorporate the Bosch public address system in with the Bosch fire system. This can be used in a couple different ways. Maybe you have a retail application where you have background music playing, advertisements, that type of thing, or you have a classroom where it's totally quiet and we're going to not have to override anything. So what we'll do is we'll make an announcement into the facility.
Emergency alert. An alarm has been activated. Please stand by for further instructions.
And then we'll also give a detailed message.
Alert. Call station activated in zone 4.
With this, we have a couple different options here. We can continue to make pages from the call station in the facility, or we can actually take ourselves and get ourselves out into safety. What we can do with our telex radio dispatch product is we can actually link the two-way radios into the public address system. So if we want to make a page, check 1, 2.
Check 1, 2.
We continue to make pages while we're out in safety as well, or checking out the incident in the facility. So the Bosch system, public address system, can be scalable from 1 zone or 2 zones all the way up to a large decentralized or centralized system for multi-sites, multi-campus applications.
All right, a lot of really cool things to unpack there. So notice that Preston was taking triggers from the intrusion system, from the fire system, to generate announcements within the public address system, within the mass notification system, even over two-way radios, which really we just consider to be an extension of those other systems. They're just portable speakers. The trigger can be anything. It can be some sort of device that your customer owns. It could be from those fire and intrusion systems. Of course, it could be any one of those video analytics tasks that we mentioned before. So I'll give you a real world use case. We've all been in a grocery store. We've all heard them with their announcements, clean up in aisle 4. Point is, they already own a PA system. They have for years. These PA systems are overwhelmingly standard 70-volt systems. So they have more commonalities from one brand to another than they have differences. And all of our head-end equipment can talk to a standard 70-volt speaker. So this is not a rip and replace proposition. This is a way to leverage technology that your customer likely already owns. So going back to our grocery store, we all know that the grocery stores have had a lot of challenges with COVID-19 and the things that we're dealing with now. For example, many have gone to one-way aisles so that they can help keep their customers safely distanced from one another. So you can imagine a scenario really easily. We know that the camera can identify if somebody's walking the wrong way. That can be the trigger into the PA system to do a gentle zoned announcement to the speaker or speakers over that particular aisle, saying, hey, for the safety of you and our other customers, we have gone to a one-way aisle system. Please make sure that you're following the arrows that are on the floor, or whatever you want that announcement to say. So here we're leveraging video analytics to give us business insight, and then doing the say something component via the PA system that we already own. So this is a pretty easy lift. It is not terribly expensive to update the head end in such a way to allow that kind of functionality. As Preston showed, we can also loop the two-way radios, which again, many of your customers already own, right into this system. And all you can just think of it as a portable speaker on your public address system. Not only is it a portable speaker, but it's also a portable call station. So if you look in a K through 12 example, if your school resource officer or principal needs to make announcements while they're dealing with a situation, that two-way radio is now tied directly into the public address system. Again, we're using speakers they already have, we're using a radio they already have. Pretty easy lift to add a few critical components to get a lot more value out of that investment that they've already made. So I think this really captures the if you see something, say something concept. We're going to gather data out there, and then we're going to leverage a lot of these communication systems that our customers already own. Now that said, Bosch has an extensive portfolio of speakers. So if you're replacing speakers, or you just want that old PA system to sound better, we would love if you'd consider a Bosch speaker. You'll see a lot of the things that you see in terms of the quality of our video product also in our speaker portfolio. So the equivalent to resolution in the audio world is intelligibility, and Bosch delivers industry-leading intelligibility from all of our public address products to make sure that you're not just hearing sound, but you're hearing sound clearly.